Hello, my friends. Welcome back to English Unleashed. I'm Tom. Today, we will talk about a very powerful book by John Maxwell in easy, simple English. The title of the book is The 16 Undeniable Laws of Communication. Apply them and make the most of your message. This book is about how to speak so people really listen. It's about how to share your ideas clearly, kindly, and strongly. John Maxwell says that communication is not magic, it is a skill. Anyone can learn it, even you, even me. So let's go step by step. I will talk about each law. I will use easy English, short sentences, and lots of examples. And when a hard word appears, I will explain it for you right away. Let's begin. Okay, John Maxwell starts by saying something very true. Everyone has a message. Maybe your message is small. Maybe it's big, but every person wants to be understood. Communication means sharing ideas and feelings clearly. When you do this, your words have power. You can teach, you can inspire, you can help people. But if people don't understand you, your message dies. So, Maxwell teaches 16 important laws. That means 16 strong rules or principles. Each one helps you speak better and reach more hearts. Now, let's learn the first one. The first law is the law of credibility. Okay, first, let's see what credibility means. Credibility means that people trust you. They believe your words because your life matches what you say, because your life is similar to what you say. If people don't trust you, they don't listen. So, this law says if you want others to believe your message, be believable yourself. Okay? Be believable yourself. For example, imagine someone says you should eat healthy food, but that person eats junk food every day. Would you believe them? Probably not. Here is a true story from Gandhi. A mother asked Gandhi to tell her son to stop eating sugar. Gandhi said, "Come back in 2 weeks." After 2 weeks, they came back. Gandhi said to the boy, "Stop eating sugar." The mother asked, "Why didn't you say that 2 weeks ago?" Gandhi said, "Because 2 weeks ago, I was still eating sugar." Gandhi wanted to live the message before saying it. That is credibility. That is how people trust you. If you want people to listen to you, be honest, do what you say, and live your message. Chapter 2: The Law of Observation. Now, the word observation means watching carefully. When you observe someone, you look and learn from what they say. This law says, watch great communicators and learn from them. You can learn from teachers. You can learn from actors. You can learn from YouTubers or anyone who speaks well. Notice how they start. Notice how they move their hands, how they smile, how they pause. Ask yourself, what makes me want to listen to this person? Maybe they use funny stories. Maybe they speak slowly. Maybe they look confident. You can take small parts from each speaker and use them in your own way. Don't copy them exactly. Just learn their good habits. Like when you learn piano, you listen to great pianists and watch how they move. Then you practice and make it your own. That's the power of observation. Chapter 3: The Law of Connection. Now, let's understand this word, connection. Connection means feeling close to someone. When you connect, you make people feel that you understand them. John Maxwell says, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So when you speak, don't just think about your words. Think about your listener. Ask yourself, what does this person care about? If you talk to students, talk about exams, talk about dreams, talk about school life. If you talk to parents, talk about family, talk about love, talk about time. When people feel understood, they listen with their heart, not just their ears. That is connection. Think about your favorite teacher. You like them because they cared. That is what makes a communicator great. Chapter 4: The Law of Anticipation. Now, let's explain this word, anticipation. Anticipation means looking forward to something or feeling excited for what will come next. This law says make people excited to hear more. When people wait for something good, they listen better. Think about a movie trailer. It shows small parts of the movie and makes you say, I can't wait to see that. That is anticipation. You can do the same when you speak. You can say, today I will tell you one story that changed my life. Now your listener is curious. They want to know what the story is. But remember, don't promise too much and give too little. If you make people wait, you must give them a great reward. So build anticipation and then deliver something great. Chapter 5: The Law of Simplicity. The word simplicity means being easy to understand. This law says keep your message simple and clear. Many people think big words make them sound smart, but simple words make them sound strong. When you use simple language, people understand quickly and remember longer. So when you speak, use short sentences. Avoid long, complicated expressions. Explain everything with examples. If you want to say utilize, just say use. If you want to say assist, just say help. That is simplicity. Clear, kind, and beautiful. Chapter 6: The Law of Inclusion. The word inclusion means bringing everyone in, not leaving people out. This law says make people part of your message. When you speak, don't make it all about me. Make it about us. Say you, we, and our. For example, if you are teaching, don't say, I know everything. Say, let's learn this together. When people feel included, they listen more. They feel that the message is for them, not just for someone else. It's like watching a film where you see yourself in the main character. You care more because you feel part of it. Inclusion makes people feel important and respected. This is how communication becomes warm and human. Chapter 7: The Law of Story. The word story you already know. It means a small tale or narrative about people and events. This law says stories are stronger than facts. Facts go to the head. Stories go to the heart. If you say exercise is important, people forget. But if you tell a story of a man who started running and became healthy again, they remember. Every good film, book, or speech has stories. Stories help people imagine, feel, and remember. So when you speak, tell a story from your life or from someone else's life. Even a small one can make a big difference. Stories give your message a soul. Chapter 8: The Law of Visual Expression. Now, let's understand the phrase visual expression. Visual means something you can see. Expression means how you show your feelings, thoughts, or ideas. So, visual expression means showing your message in a way people can see, not just hear. This law says don't only tell your message, show it. Use your face, use your hands, use your body. Smile when you talk about happy things. Use your eyes when you want to connect. You can also use pictures, slides, or real objects. For example, if you talk about hope, you can show a candle or a sunrise. Images stay longer in the mind than words. So speak with your body as well as your mouth. Chapter 9: The Law of Feedback. Now, what does feedback mean? Feedback means a reaction or response. How people show what they feel about your message. This law says communication is not one way, it's a circle. You speak, they react, you adjust, you change. Watch your audience. Are they smiling? Are they nodding? Are they looking confused? If they look lost, slow down or explain again. If they look bored, add a story or ask a question. After you finish, ask for feedback. What part did you take? Was anything unclear? This helps you grow. Good communicators listen as much as they speak. Chapter 10: The Law of Preparation. The word preparation means getting ready before you do something. This law says a great talk begins before the talk starts. If you prepare well, you feel confident. If you don't prepare, you feel nervous and forget your ideas. John Maxwell says every great speaker practices many times before they go on stage. They know their topic, they know their audience, and they know their goal. So, plan your message, practice it, be ready. So, plan your message, Practice it and be ready. That is the secret. That is the secret of confidence. Chapter 11. The Law of Humility. The word humility means being humble, not proud, not showing off, not bragging. This law says, don't try to look perfect. Try to be real. People like honest speakers, not proud ones. If you make a mistake, it's okay to say, I was wrong. If you learn something the hard way, share it. When people see your real side, they trust you more. They feel close to you. Being humble does not mean you are weak. It means you are strong enough to be honest. Chapter 12. The Law of Conviction. The word conviction means strong belief, something you truly feel in your heart. This law says if you don't believe your message, nobody else will. People can feel your energy. They can see if you are excited. They can see if you are scared, if you are bored. When you speak with belief, your words have power. If you say you can do it, but your voice is cold, no one believes you. So, believe in your message, feel it, live it. That is conviction. That is strong belief. Chapter 13. The Law of Expectation. Let's understand the word expectation. Expectation means what you believe will happen. This law says, believe the best about your audience. If you think they are smart and kind, they will act that way. If you think they are bored, they will be bored. Your attitude changes the room. Smile, and people smile back. Show energy, and they give it back. Communication is like a mirror. What you give, you receive. So, expect good things, and good things will happen. Finally, let's explain the word legacy. Legacy means something good you leave behind after you are gone. This law says your message can live longer than you. When you speak or write, your words can help people even years later. To create legacy, talk about things that really matter, like kindness, honesty, love, faith, courage. Every time you speak, ask, will this help someone? Will this make their life better? If yes, then you are building a legacy. Okay, my friends, these are the laws of communication from John Maxwell. Let's say them again in very simple words. Be believable. Watch and learn. Connect with hearts. Keep people curious. Keep your words simple. Include everyone. Tell stories. Show, don't only tell. Listen and learn. Prepare before you speak. Be humble. Believe in what you say. Expect good things. Inspire others. And leave something good behind. Thank you so much for listening to another episode of English Unleashed. I'm Tom, and until next time, stay curious, stay strong, and keep learning. Bye for now.